Last time on the Lost Crown.
Hey, wait!
Father, what's happening to me?
Wait! Who are you? You just disappeared.
Hola amigos, Ghost here, and today we continue our journey into Prince of Persia, the Lost Crown. Sargon has completed all of Artaban's available training challenges, and in doing so earned a new powerful Athra Surge. Along with this, Sargon upgraded his healing potions. After these events, Sargon traveled through the lower city, uncovering many of its secrets and fighting many hostiles in his way. Eventually, a powerful undead prisoner blocked the way to the citadel's forest, and after a tough battle, Sargon defeated this foe and reached the forest's outskirts. Now, Sargon must travel into the forest and find his comrade Menolias to clear the path forward up the lower city and save the prince. Let's do this! Let's keep going. I had a feeling there was a freaking door right here. I think we missed a spot. Hang on. I knew it.
You there? Will you help this time?
This time? I just came this way.
I knew this forest was rotting my mind. Do you sense it? Something wicked has drained life from this place.
All of Mount Calf is cursed. That's what you sense.
Cursed?
I don't recognize your armor. You're not a soldier of Ardashir.
We've come from across the seas to attack the palace of Darius. But we're ensnared.
King Darius? He's been dead 30 years. The palace here is deserted.
So long? Quick, go find my brother in arms. He'll help me get out of here. I don't know what I have to offer, but I promise I'll make it worth your while. Help me, before my mind rots more.
Of course we're going to accept the deserter quest.
There's nothing natural about this place. Hurry, find my friend.
Of course we'll help you out. You're a fellow warrior. Plus, I mean, granted you are against Persia, but still. No one deserves to be stuck in this place forever. And if we take a look, let's see, what is the side quest actually called? No, not called, the description. A soldier from an invading army. At the fall of King Darius, Sargon wishes to know more. Unfortunately, as time's curse pulls at the man's memories, his only concern is being free from the plagued forest. If he's freed from his trap, he may provide some answers. And hopefully he will. We have to find his friend and the cannonball. And we gain another soma petal, a tree petal. Good thing I went back up here and noticed that happened. Also, I think that guy is Greek. That armor looks very obviously stylized and exaggerated, and a little non-time period specific, but I feel like he's Greek. I don't know why. It seems like he's Greek to me. The way he looks, the armor. I don't know. It's just a feeling I have. Okay, we have an unexplored path, and we got down there. Not sure which way we're supposed to go, so I'll go this way. Another tree. But yeah, if we just, I don't know, something about the helmet and like the armor on the stomach just reminds me of like ancient Greece, like I forget what they're called, the Momoans. I think that's how they're called. The Momoans, the ancient Crete people from the island of Crete, that type of era, like just before the story of Troy and everything. Kind of reminds me of those that armor. Granted, I'm pretty sure that type of Bronze Age armor actually had a lot more going on than what is being shown. Oh God, we gotta deal with a bird. Oh, never mind. We killed the bastard by I gotta love environmental damage. But we do not want to. Oh God. Okay, that's not fair. That is not fair. Ah! I blame that bird entirely. Damn those birds. Oh! Ha! You fell through the... Ha! Okay, I'm about to die again. I already can see... Oop. Oh my God. Well, that's one down. What about the other? Ow. Ow. Okay, okay, you cannot dodge. Oh, I did not know you could actually cancel out their attack pattern. There we go. Jesus, it only took me several attempts to do that. Alright, what's over here? Collectible tusk of Erlik, sharp and long with remnants of dried blood. Ominous. And we can break that, which I'm gonna try. These don't give any time crystals, so they're just... But that gives us time crystals. Oh, there's even more. So that leads back up. Oh, this is if we went all the way down. I see, I got you.
Whatever put him up there. It's a grisly fate. The armor looks old and tattered.
That's definitely that Greek guy's friend. I could tell. That looks more like Greek armor than the other guy. Cannonball, artillery projectile. Granted, with the yep, I knew it. It was for him. He looked Greek. This guy's armor looked way more Greek than the other guy's armor. The other guy's armor reminds me of I don't know how many of y'all have watched the movie Troy with when Brad Pitt was in it. That version of Troy, and he fights this big dude at the near the beginning of the movie, and it kills him in one strike. He has armor similar to that. That's why I kept thinking like ancient Greece. And even though that type of armor wasn't really the type of armor that the ancient Greeks wore during that time period. But I'd say, okay, this is leading somewhere entirely different. I have no idea where that is, but first, let's go back to Lord. Is there anything more to say? Nope, okay. I assume we have to go this way, but I'm gonna go this so I see where this leads. I've made a mistake. This is one of Ardashir's men. Oh, you fucker! He has an bow and arrow. The bastard. The absolute bastard. I'm going back. I'm going back to kill him. But first, I'm going to give the guy the cannonball so he can complete his quest. Since I'm right here. Almost just got myself killed again. Alright, before we talk to him, we're going to see update. The soldier's only remaining ally is dead. At least he left behind something that may help free the entangled soldier. And now let's deliver the cannonball.
My friend dead. You're sure?
I am.
I thought as much. Freedom. One way or another.
You said you were attacking the palace. What can you recall?
Nothing. Fragments. Oh, but her whispers are poison. How long has it been?
30 years.
Imagine so many years. And not feeling time pass.
For others, it may feel longer.
And all of Mount Calf cursed. Why?
I don't know. Some say it's because the Simorg vanished.
The Simorg? It's real? I always thought so. But it's gone. Then hope is gone. Shh. More whispers. Do you hear her?
I don't hear anything.
The evil of this place is more than just a curse of time. Even though he's dead, she'll feed off him.
And now we have a Soma tree petal for helping him out. And now the quest has been completed. I do love how in the Prince of Persia games it kind of combines several different historical eras together. Because ancient Persia is much not earlier on, younger compared to like ancient Greece. Like the Minoans, they existed probably 1,000 years. Like that type of ancient Greece, the Minoans, the Cretes. That time period, Troy era, that's like over almost 1,000 years from the beginning of ancient Persia, which I think the Persian Empire started around the 500s BC, so almost like I want to say at the later end, probably about less is like 800 years because the Troy was a real place and. It existed roughly at least 12, at least the one that we're all familiar with, sort of, from the stories, existed in around 1200 BC. So that's like, let's see, 8 at least 800 years. but Troy existed for a lot longer, and so did like the Momoans and the Cretan people, and the other types of Greeks that existed at that time period. They all existed roughly way more longer ago compared to the Persian Empire and the time periods. And it's kind of cool to see like different types of armor used from different time periods put into this very different type of universe that has all these elements that don't really make sense historically, but kind of give this game its own flavor of time period. Oh, I did not think I would see him here.
You helped me, didn't you?
Tell me what you can remember about the attack, before this place takes more of your memories. What do you remember?
Trade ships. Some of us were ordered to hide on them.
A merchant banner in the harbor so the guards wouldn't have been alerted.
Our small group slipped into the forest. It was lush, green at first. We became lost.
You were lost? What then?
Palace archers. Alarms from the citadel. But what of the forest queen? Can you hear her whispering?
Focus!
I'm free now. Aren't I? And my friend. He's free.
Yes, you're both free.
He was the last of my friends. No. No, I'll stay. I'll keep watch over his grave. Until it's my own.
Fascinating. I'll admit, when I originally played this game so a while ago, I did not know he comes back to his friend's body. I did not know that. So this is a brand new reaction, to be honest. And it's cool to see that he's able to explain a little bit more about what happened to him, but at the same time, his memories are still clearly falling apart because of time, which makes sense because if you were basically stuck in the same time, but for 30 years, you would probably go insane too. It makes a lot of sense. And also, he keeps mentioning the Forest Queen, which I'm pretty sure, as I mentioned before, is the optional boss that's located somewhere here. I do not know where or remember where, but it is cool that it's already. This guy is hinting at it. That spirit that's on the Walk Walk tree hinted at it. It's cool that the game already hints at these elements of the future plot slash side stories later that will occur later on. Also, I love the little sitting animation, especially when you have the bird equipped. The bird actually stays with you. That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Also, since we completed it, let's see. The soldier is free from the unnatural forest. Technically, yes, but he's going to be here for a long time since he is, well, trying to stay with his friend till he dies. Tragic. And there's this bastard again. I'm stronger than I was before, mostly because I got full health this time. No, bitch, you are not going to throw arrows at me. Ow! Ow! Ah! I was overconfident. That was my downfall. I was overconfident. I died because I did that. But yeah, I think my mind is going all over the place talking about different things. But yeah, it's cool to see this Prince of Persia combine different elements of the different time periods together, from ancient Greece, like before like Sparta and Athens were really a thing. Oh, I forgot the thing revives itself. With different types of Persian stuff, because like King Darius was real, Xerxes was real, etc. And then also adding in medieval weaponry of freaking cannons. Granted, he's the only one with a cannon so far. I don't think there's many more gunpowder-based weapons. But granted, if you think about it, a lot of the gear slash like traps you see Some are modest, while others you think about you kind of need a lot of engineering ability to actually have that be built. If that makes any sense. I know I'm probably rambling on, but I just find this kind of stuff interesting when games use different. That was a spread shot. Got you. Oh. Let's see. Insignia of Persepolis. I'm gonna try to pronounce that. Khosrow, that's the best I got, was always very fond of Bijan. Even commissioned Mortiza to write a poem about him. Khosrow was first in the recruitment line when he saw that Bijan had joined Ardashir's men. Don't know who Bijan is. Don't think that was the guy that we talked to start the quest. I think that was a different guy. Don't quote me on that. I've already forgot the dude's name. But good that we have that. Let me see. Okay, it looks like it did not update, so I assume it won't update as you kill the other guys. But good to know that we have that. And also, it looks like both insignias are different, so you don't have them all just be one, which is kind of cool that we have multiple, because it lets you keep track of it in another way. Okay, I messed that up completely. And there we go. Can I jump? No, I can't. I thought I could do it. I thought I could do it, but I failed. So we're gonna go the long way around. Oh, those things hurt. Oh, he's respawned too. They've all respawned, that's right. Ow. 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 Deadass might as well just kill me. Ow. This bird is annoying. Ah. Damn it. That's all I gotta say. Damn it. But at least we've already finished a side mission. Got some extra crystals and such. So, at least we're making progress, even though I'm dying multiple times to the enemy. But, yeah, I'm gonna save real quick. Alright, let's keep going. Deal with this bird again. And now for these bastards. Not sure what these are, but they are tough. Ooh, got you. Alright, round 2. Oh! Got you. Okay, we're good. We're good. So we can go that way or to the right. Let's go to the right. Oh! Hey!
Hi, Sargon.
And we can buy maps.
Lend me your Eye of the Wanderer. I'll add the information I've gleaned about this area.
Why, thank you. Reveals a piece of the world map. And bam, it shows us basically the entire layout of the forest, which is helpful. It also shows it's not that big if you think about it. So we have, let's see, there's this way, down here, that way, and then that way. I think, if I remember correctly, you only need to buy one map from her to show the entirety of the one region you're at. You can also buy a map that reveals some of the treasure, if not all of it, if I remember correctly, but let's talk to her.
Hi, Sargon.
Hello, Faraba.
Many creatures are afraid of this place. I wanted to see why.
It seems as if it's changed a great deal.
During solstice, the forest was filled with songs of celebration.
How long has the forest been poisoned?
Shortly after time shattered, the forest queen invaded. She brought the angry wind. Hi, Sargon. Remember your Eye of the Wanderer?
Thank you for talking to me. Alright, that means we go up or down. I would probably say down, I guess, would be the way we're supposed to go. Where does this way go? Oh yes, this leads Sunken Harbor. We are not supposed to be here yet, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just going to go back up. But it's good to know that's where that leads. Ow! I didn't even know you were there and you jumped at me. You bastard. Yeah, you thought. You thought. Hello there. Oh, that's what Erlik is. It's a boar. Oh, oh, I saw that. I saw that too. Okay, you gotta be careful. You gotta be dodging a lot. You do not want to accidentally get hit by his fucking leg. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. You ain't hitting me. I should heal. Oh! I shouldn't have talked shit. I shouldn't have talked shit. Now I got 1 health. A singular health. Ah, damn. Ooh. Ooh. Got you. Whew. There we go. Let's pick that up. Wolf Bride. Convert a small amount of damage taken into Athra buildup. That's actually quite useful, especially for me who keeps getting hit by everything known to man. But we did it. It looks like we have a small secret, I wouldn't say secret, but definitely a place has probably something lootable. And then this probably leads to getting the bow. Maybe. Or maybe it's because we need to go here.
Menolias' bow. What's going on?
Now we have the bow of Menolias, the preferred weapon of Menolias, mythical archer of the immortals. And that is not a clone, a different timeline of us, or a different version of us that died with his bow. Fascinating. Gotta love when time shenanigans occurs. Because it always has to occur because of some reason. But let's take a look. Sargon found Menolias's bow. He can set off again in pursuit of Anahita and Hassan. So we don't even have to find the homie himself, but that's good regardless. Alright, we can go that way, but let's go this way because there's a walk tree and I want to save. And I'm going to add this for now since we don't have any other amulets, and this could probably be useful for us for the time being at least. And there we go. Alright. Let us go this way, see what happens. Oh, hey.
Orod, Menolias isn't with you.
We got separated. Why?
It's strange. I encountered another version of myself. A warrior who looked just like me.
What are you talking about?
You are not welcome here.
What was that?
What? Some beast too scared to even show itself. That's what. Now where did it go? I want myself a real fight. Good luck to you, Sargon. Try not to go mad.
Okay. We can't jump that, obviously, because I don't think there's anything, well, that, but that is definitely something for the future. And I'm going to do this, just so we can memorize it, because that is definitely something for a ability we do not currently have. I'm pretty sure that voice we heard was the Forest Queen, I bet. But it's weird that he doesn't have much of a reaction to us finding a clone of or not a clone, a different version of us. It is quite interesting that he's like, eh. Granted, that dude only cares about a fight, which makes sense. He's the big burly stereotype of type of dude, only seeking fighting and wanting to just get stronger type, which is pretty cool. Not gonna lie, but. Yeah, we went over here, nothing left, so that means we have to go up this way and back. And then from there, I assume we go up to this area. Maybe. Or we just return the same way we came from and head back this way. Either way, I assume we might actually have another training thing with Artaban because we have the bow now. I assume at least. But we're making progress. We have the bow, and now we can actually find our way back up to try to find Hassan. Or Well, while we head that way, we can always explore some of the stuff that we just found. Like, there is the sunken harbor after all. Maybe we can go down there a little bit more wise. And there's this stuff that we can go to, or this stuff, etc. But yeah, gotta save real quick once more. Let's keep going. Let's try to get back to the other walk tree by going up. And hopefully not die from any enemies we encounter. That is a cool step. Oh! Oh! Frickin' birds! You frickin' try to jump scare me, you bastards! We're about to fight something right here, aren't we? Or not. Ooh, that is also something. What is that? Clearly something we can't break, so I'm just gonna do that. Because we can't use a heavy charge attack on that. And what is this? The embrace of Athra. The Athra weaves the fabric of the cosmos. The living and the inanimate are made of its substance. Tangible and elusive, the Athra is like a fire that burns and goes out at the same time. The visible and invisible fabric that connects everything. One whose soul is as dry as a pebble in the Lut desert will never feel its flame. But one who is ready to lose everything in song will gain access to its infinite power. Fascinating. Also, I forget the language that it's called, but it's the tablet we see on the left hand of the screen, side of the screen. That language is actually a real language based on, I don't know if it's ancient Persia or if it's I forget, Babylonian. I think it might be Babylonian, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, because I'm pretty sure Persia had a different style symbols for their writing system. But that definitely reminds me of that almost immediately. And what are you? You shaman-looking demon? Well, thank God we killed them. But yeah, that I don't quote me on that. I don't remember all my historical facts and knowledge at the very moments, but that is definitely there's a second one, and it fires weird, mystical bullcrap. No, no, how dare you? No, just no. Okay, it's good. We're good. All right, let's refill our arrows. Oh, I like how it's actually takes up all the arrows that were there, instead of how sometimes games you refill your stuff and it doesn't look like you ever touched the actual thing. But yeah, I don't remember if I got the exact language correct, but it's basically that. And I'm gonna die. And we're basically back. We just have to shoot. And voila! So we explored this little bit. Obviously we can't explore that. So now we can either try to head up here, not sure if it's possible, head down to the sunken harbor, or head back this way. I think what I'm going to do is maybe go to the sunken harbor. I'm not sure. I'm going to save real quick and check the time one final time to make sure we have enough time for today's chapter to continue onwards. So yeah. So, after taking a look at the time, we do not have any more time to continue on with today's chapter. So next time, we will either head to the sunken harbor, try to go up to this part of the forest, or start heading back towards the lower city and the haven to collect our stuff with the Sands of Time, probably learn a new set of abilities we can do with Artaban, see if there's anything else in the haven, and maybe then probably head back towards the main mission area, or maybe use the elevator and see if we can go up or down. I'm pretty sure we can only go up at the moment, but Yeah, those are our options for the next chapter. We don't have any more time to continue on today, but that's all right. So we accomplished what we set out to do. The previous chapter was us getting to the forest, and today's chapter was to get the bow to get to Menolias. But in our case, we were able to get his bow, so now we don't need him. We can actually just continue on without him, which will be helpful in the near future. And obviously, already with some parkour and some flying enemies, the bow is already showing very useful to us. But yeah, like I said, we'll either continue on with the main story or explore around a little bit more with things we can potentially explore next time. So yeah. And with that, we conclude today's chapter of our journey into the Lost Crown. I hope you all enjoyed today's chapter. I certainly did. Until next time, it's a ghost, signing out.